Hi, Christopher Pogue here with my review of The Room. Yes, I got it as a new to theaters pick on my website, anarchymoviereviews.com. Okay, so new to theaters may not be accurate because this movie came out in 2003, but the fact is, not everybody's familiar with this movie. Yeah, but there's midnight screenings all over the place that you can find if you look for it. Um, more people are familiar with this film since James Franco made a movie about it. I think it was last year uh, about the making of it, making of the room, called The Disaster Artist. The room was self-financed by Tommy Wiseau, an eccentric character who also wrote the script, made himself director, produced it, and cast himself in the lead as Johnny. Johnny is a banker from San Francisco who has a beautiful fiancee named Lisa, played by Juliette Daniel, who's having an affair with Johnny's best friend Mark, played by Greg Sestero. That's basically the entire plot. Not much complexity to it. There's a few subplots that don't really go anywhere, and it just kind of feels like filler. Speaking of filler, there's about three sex scenes in the first 30 minutes of this film. Uh, you know, Approximately that they're awkwardly long and they're awkwardly choreographed, and it basically it just comes off like a softcore Skinamax movies, like softcore porn, and and yeah, it's not and it's not just the excessive sex scenes. It's the fact that there's a very corny music over the sex scenes. It's very pornographic. Not to mention that the dialogue in this movie is cheesy, and the acting is just plain strange. The character of Lisa is basically so terrible that you could call the movie blatantly misogynistic. Johnny's a great guy, and she's an ungrateful sociopath. There's no depth or dimension to these characters or their relationship whatsoever. So why is this movie so watchable and popular? Well, it's because it's the definition of camp. I think is why. That's my theory. It's such a massive failure at what it tries to be. A serious drama, that it's actually a quirky and hilarious film. That and the screenplay, I think, actually has some insight to it. It just got buried behind the poor execution. It challenges the traditional ideas of love, trust, and monogamy. Not to mention, painting the character of Johnny as like a Christ-like figure, and who suffers for the sins of others. There's a lot of that going on. I mean, you might hear that The Room is the greatest bad movie ever made. That's for a reason. It's you'll never see anything like it. I would definitely look for it and check it out. I mean, you can maybe find it on DVD on Amazon, or like I said, there are midnight screenings, but I mean, you probably don't want to go to that if you haven't seen the movie yet, because like a lot of people will talk over the movie. They'll yell at the screen. They throw shit at the screen. So maybe watch it on YouTube. You can see the full movie on YouTube. There, I would definitely do that first before going to any midnight screenings. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.